Hello everyone, we are the mid group. Here are our critical thinking essay presentation. Our group contains Zhen Yang Huang, Peilin Yang, Chen Yangduan, Ding Zhang, and Qingcheng Ru. Here are our group essay presentation.
This is our structure. We have 5 parts.
I will make an introduction of our presentation. The first is background. The outstanding cost of living crisis has significantly strained households. Retail gains, schools, and Woolworths face criticism for their pricing strategies. Our ACCC report highlights the declining consumer trust and the urgent need for fair and transparent pricing mechanisms. The second is conflicting priorities. Consumers demand fair access to essential goods, while retailers aim for profit maximization. Third, the proposed solutions for the thinking framework. First is consumer-centric model, emphasizes affordability through government regulation and transparency. The second is the retailer-driven model, focuses on profit and flexibility driven by market forces. The last one is the hybrid solution, regulate essential goods for affordability while allowing competitive pricing for non-essentials, balancing consumer and retailers' interests. Next.
I will articulate the opposing model. Next, our problem is to solve the cost of living crisis linked to supermarket pricing concerns. Here are the two opposing models. The first model is about seller-centric pricing. It contains essential components in 3 parts. The first one is government regulation. Government regulation ensures fair pricing for consumers through mandatory measures. This approach reduces market uncertainties. The second is price transparency, requiring supermarkets to provide clear and visible pricing policies to help consumers make informed choices. The third is benefit consumer, keeping essentials low at all times and focus on lowering prices rather than making money through promotions. A second model is about retailer-centric pricing. Here are the essential components. The first is market competition. Market-driven pricing strategies help stimulate innovation in the retail industry, avoiding government innovation. Competitive markets enhance efficiency through dynamic pricing mechanisms. The second is profit maximization. Supermarkets are encouraged to focus on innovative pricing strategies to drive profit growth. The third is consumer choice, emphasizing the diversity and the quality of products rather than cheap sales and cheap profits through personalized promotion strategies. Next, I will analyze two models. The model 1 has 3 players as stakeholders: consumers, governments, and the supermarket retailers. Its advantage and outcome are pricing regulation effectively protects consumers from price exploitation, strengthens the government's control over the market, enhance the transparency of product pricing, and ensure market fairness, could cut into retailers' profits. The Model 2 has 2 players as stakeholders: consumers and supermarket retailers. Its advantage and outcome can enhance the freedom of the market and supermarket pricing strategy, enhance the profitability of supermarkets, and provides consumers with more diverse choices, may bring false promotion, product price increase, and other problems. Next.
The second part is examine the models. The first is similarities. For the benefit, both models aim to benefit consumers, though through different mechanisms, and transparency is emphasized in both either via regulation or market competition. And for different outcomes, Model 1 uses regulation to control essential product pricing, while Model 2 leverages market dynamics to optimize pricing strategies. And the second part is differences. The unique benefits, the Model 1 protects vulnerable consumers from price exploitation, ensures affordability of essential goods. And for the Model 2, it encourages innovation in pricing strategies and offers diverse product choices. And the advantages for consumers is the Model 1 benefits consumers directly by keeping essential prices low and transparent, but may limit retailers' profit margins. The Model 2 is that it benefits retailers by offering flexibility in pricing strategies and profit maximization, but may lead to unfair pricing practices or forced promotions. The third part is valued benefits. This part have three questions. The first is, are there one essential benefit per model? The Model 1's essential benefit lies in affordable and fair pricing for essential goods, and Model 2's essential benefits is profit maximization and pricing strategy flexibility. The second question is distribution of benefits. The most valued benefits are not concentrated in one model, but rather distributed. The Model 1 focuses on social welfare, while Model 2 focuses on economic efficiency and innovation. The third question is the combination of benefits. It is not about all benefits from one model, but rather integrating the essential outcomes from both to create a balanced approach. And the fourth part is the tensions. The government regulation and market freedom. The strategic regulations may limit the flexibility desired by retailers in Model 2. The profit maximization and fair pricing. The Model 2's focus on profit maximization may conflict with Model 1's emphasis on affordability and fairness. The overlap between tensions and valued benefits. The most valued benefits, affordability and innovation profit growth, are in direct tension, as prioritizing one often undermines the other. And for the resolving tensions, it could involve regulated pricing for essential goods while allowing competitive pricing and profit-driving strategies for non-essential products. And then this is our assumptions. And we answer the question that if assumptions don't hold, if consumers prioritize the diversity over affordability, Model 1 may fail to meet their expectations. If retailers exploit market freedom without transparency, Model 2 could lead to consumer dissatisfaction and distrust. And then is the causal relationship. This part is brief because we will explain it in the next stage.
Hi, I'm Qin Chengru, and today I will explore the possibilities. Next. In the previous stage, we find that fair pricing is a critical benefit of Model Y, and how to ensure retailers' profit and flexibility is a critical benefit of Model 2. We got two problems. Problem A is how to determine the fairness and the transparency of the pricing mechanism, and the problem B is how to achieve the balance between the interests of consumer and retailers. And we want to find solutions which ensures participation of consumers and takes into account the adaptability of retailers. And the solution should also can be operable in the short term and has influence to solve the problem continuously in the long term. Here are the possibilities our team finds. Next. To solve the problem A, we think in the Model A, because price fairness can be promoted through more transparent information, consumers can actively participate in price formation and report problems to relevant departments. The consumers can also compare multiple retailer prices to prove price fairness. Call on retailers to make their pricing basis public and promote reasonable profit initiatives in the community is also a helpful possibility. In Model B, because the visualization of historical price and inventory data can significantly improve consumers' perception of price fairness, opening databases to show historical prices, average prices, and other information is another possibility. The retailers should make profit reporting and pricing policies transparent and improve internal and external audit mechanism. Next. To solve the problem B in Model A, to reduce the risk of retailer stockpiling, consumers can participate in pre-ordering and pulling orders initiated by retailers. Consumers can also participate in the membership mechanism and show feedback to help retailers to improve. Market research is also a good way to help retailers adjust their prices. In the Model B, retailers can set price flexible based on inventory and demand for non-essential goods, and adopt price stabilization mechanism for essential goods. Retailers or brands can also have multi-level layout. For example, increase price of high-end products to hedge the same profits or losses of economic products. which is beneficial to reduce pressure of consumers' basic life. Besides, retailers can strengthen cooperation with farmers and food factories, reduce intermediate links to give profits to consumers, and ensure stable profits to retailers. That's my part. Let's welcome next part.
Hi, I'm Ding Zhang. Now let's look at how to assess the prototypes. Next, we use the 5-star rating model to score the possibilities of the 2 problems mentioned in the previous stage. First, we analyze problem A, which highlights the need for fair and transparent pricing to rebuild trust from the following 6 dimensions: fairness, transparency, consumer engagement, retailer adaptability, long-term impact, and innovation. The total score is in the rightmost column. But here we can see that the overall score of model B1.1 and model B1.3 is the same, but we prefer the former because model B1.1 is more transparent and adaptable to retailers. It can more directly address pricing transparency and build long-term consumer trust. The audit mechanism of model B1.3 is more complex and has less direct impact on consumers, so model B1.1 is preferred. Next, it's a rating of problem B, balancing consumer and retailer interest. We can see that the highest overall score is model B2.3. Next, based on the rating of the above 12 possibilities, we finally came up with the following comprehensive solutions: transparent pricing databases, which is model B1.1, open pricing and profit information for consumers to assess historical prices, averages, and pricing rationale. Transparency reduces information asymmetry and builds trust among stakeholders. Supply chain optimization and collaboration, which is model B2.3. Establish direct partnerships with farmers and manufacturers to reduce intermediaries, benefit consumers, and ensure retailer profitability. Dynamic pricing and inventory management play a key role in achieving these. Next, to validate this hybrid model, we have developed a 3-phase testing process, and critical conditions are as follows. The test is divided into 3 parts. Quick tests. This includes service and data analysis to understand consumer engagement and assess existing transparency initiatives. Small-scale tests, pilot programs, and focus groups will refine the feasibility of these solutions, incorporating direct consumer feedback. Definitive tests. Finally, nationwide implementation and longitudinal studies will evaluate the model's long-term impact on pricing, satisfaction, and profitability. Next, as for the priority order, we need to do the quick test first in week 1 and 2, then the small-scale test in week 3 to 6. Finally, the definitive test in month 6 to 18. Next, which is also the last step, we will follow the requirements in the following table to do the track test. That's all my part.
Hi, I'm Pei Yang. Here's our conclusion and the reference list. Next, in conclusion, the Australian cost of living crisis shows the need to rethink supermarket pricing. Consumers want fair and clear pricing, while retailers need flexibility to stay profitable. We explored 2 models, one focusing on affordable prices for consumers and the other on helping retailers grow. Our solution combines price controls for essentials with competitive pricing for non-essentials. Tools like price transparency and feedback system to rebuild trust, while working with suppliers lowers costs. This balanced approach tackles the crisis and creates a fairer, more sustainable market for everyone. Next, here's our reference. And the next is also, and the next. That's all. Thanks for your listening.